You're very confident, I'll say that.
But you shouldn't be.
All right, guys, I'm just pulling up all of the official squad ride bets for today that you guys have put forth in the Discord. If you haven't already joined the Discord chat, definitely click on the link below in the video and come join the conversations there. We are sitting at 3-2 for the squad ride on the Board Better show after taking a loss last episode on the Minnesota Timberwolves money line, which was selected by our guest Noops and put forward by our good friend and my co-moderator in the Discord, Zachariah. So let's try to get back on track today. I'll read out what we've got here and then we'll try and tackle these out. So Thunder first quarter against the Houston Rockets makes a lot of sense, of course. Malik Beasley over 2.5 3-pointers made. That's a really good look. Klay Thompson over 22.5 points. That's also a really good look. Memphis minus 5.5 today at home to Portland. It's hard to argue with how Portland are playing at the moment. Lauri Markkanen over 26.5 points. Another one kind of hard to argue. So some pretty good ones there. And the Thunder trifecta, so Thunder first quarter, Thunder first half, Thunder full game. Yeah, that's a hard one to argue as well. My only hesitation with the Thunder is especially full game. Okay, we're laying 5.5, asking them to win by 2 possessions on the road. I know it's Houston, but it's still a new role for a very young team in the NBA. And one I probably wouldn't want to be doing. I think there's plenty of really good opportunities still to bet on the Thunder this season. We've seen Houston at home be really feisty early as well, first quarter, first half. So I'm going to steer away from the Thunder as the official squad ride. Memphis minus 5.5. My only question there again is, can this offense do enough? And my fair price on the game is 5, so I can't steer you guys to 5.5 as the squad ride. So I'm going to go into those player props instead for today. Klay Thompson over 22.5 points, the first one. I think that's a game where potentially the overs is certainly going to be in play, despite Minnesota being a very half-court based team and having a really good half-court defense. I think just having guys that can stretch the floor really puts pressure on, obviously, how they line up with Rudy Gobert there in particular. They're going to basically just run Rudy through every single pick and roll action that they can, I think. And then having guys like Klay pull space the floor for catch and shoot opportunities. That's a really good look for me. The 2 in Utah as well. Malik Beasley's 3-pointers made and Lauri Markkanen's points. Very similar as well, where I think that obviously, especially at home, Utah space the floor. They just hurl away from deep. And I think that, Toronto's Achilles heel has always been trying to limit 3-point scoring, especially with the way they pack the paint and harass on the inside. So I'm going to lean towards those 2. I think I'm going to go with Malik Beasley's 3-pointers made here. Couple of reasons. One, I have a market edge on it as well, so I like it immediately off the bat. But 2, like I said, it's just the Achilles heel for Toronto. They give up a ton of corner threes in particular, so I think that the opportunity is going to be there for him. A lot of catch and shoot situations. I think he's the guy who's going to get the volume of them. If he makes enough, he's going to be the only question mark, and he will certainly have the opportunity to do so without a lot of pressure, I don't think, just given that Toronto's perimeter defense is still something that, for whatever reason, Nick Nurse hasn't quite addressed from a schematic point of view, not necessarily from a personnel point of view, but so I'm going to go Malik Beasley over 2.5 3-pointers made. That's the official squad ride for today. I will probably be jumping on that one as well as a player prop for myself. Like I said, I already have a little bit of an edge there. And now coupled with the fact that I do like the way that those 2 teams match up from an offense versus defense standpoint. Let's get back on track with the squad rides. Let's try and move to 4-2 this season on those.